السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، ونصلي ونسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه. أما بعد، فنكمل إن شاء الله. We will continue إن شاء الله what we've started in the first class before, where we talked about the creation of Adam and the universe, and the universe as the universe that we see, الكون المشهود, foreseeable universe, and or the testified. It's testified to us. It's in front of us. And الكون المكتوب, which is the Quran, that describes everything in this universe. Quran is a description of our universe in all terms, related to all living creatures, galaxies, life, start of life, history, the wisdom, what is the which is the most important to us, what is going to happen after this life, which was created, and we found ourselves in this life, and we all leave it at a point of time. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, where did we come from and where are we going? And He told us about Adam, and He created Adam, and that He created Adam في أحسن تقويم, the best creation that can ever be. And of course now we can see, after all the science advancement and all this and stuff, we can see inside the human body. It's beyond amazing. Amazing is not the word to describe the human body, the human brain, how it functions, how it works. في أحسن تقويم. ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين. Then we took him down to the lowest of the lowest. ثم أسفل سافلين. Not all humans, but human can go. So human can be up and can be down, the two extremes. Why they go down? Because of shaitan that they listen to. And Allah told us how came by with shaitan and the creation of Adam and Eve, and how they are both responsible for this bad thing that happens. Mainly Adam, actually. Actually both of them, because فأكل منها, it's two. فأكل, so it's مثنى. Shaitan is the first Tawheed, and we are going to say Tawheed. What is Tawheed? Shaitan is the first creature that contradicted the will of Allah openly. He actually said that I am not going to bow to Adam. خلقتني من نار وخلقته من طين. I was created from a much better substance than you created Adam. Why would I kneel before him? Of course, this is the sin, is to defy the will of Allah. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you see about what is better and what is not better. It's what Allah says. Allah told to all the angels to kneel before Adam. فَقَعُوا لَهُ سَاجِدِينَ. Iblis said, no, I am not going to do that. Not because he doesn't know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He knows, he's talking to him. He was from the jinn. كان من الجن ففسق عن أمر ربه. He wasn't an angel. He was actually a jinn. And some of the jinn were promoted to be with angels. like high level. So he was actually high level jinn obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, everything, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted this to happen. He didn't like coerce Iblis to do that, but he actually let him do it, because it was the way that the creation is going to continue. So what did the devil say? He said, قال فبعزتك لأغوينهم أجمعين. فبعزتك, with your honor, with your magnificent being, he is making swear with the name of Allah, with Izzat Allah, لأغوين, I will take them all away from the right path. And see, Iblis, when he swore in the name of Allah. He didn't swear in anything else. قال فبعزتك لأغوينهم أجمعين. He didn't say like now people swear with the names of like Hussein and Ali and his mother and his wife and and his kids, life of his kids and stuff. This swear is, even Shaitan didn't do it. قال فبعزتك لأغوينهم أجمعين. And he said, but of course in other ayah he said, إلا عبادك منهم المخلصين. So he made exception that he knows that some of humans are not going to listen to his waswasa, to his little talk in the ears of the humans. Is they are not going to listen to him. Some humans are going to stay at the level of karramna bani Ad, takreem. When this happened, actually, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us as well something. And we talked about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taking people down to earth to be بعضكم عدو لبعض عدو ولكم في الأرض مستقر ومتاع إلى حين. And the اختلاف, the differences and the confrontation between humans, this is meant to happen. It's not going to not happen. Don't think that they are like those crazies that say, oh, we want to unite everybody and it is just not going to happen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, why are you trying to do something that is impossible? Just strengthen those who are on the right path. That's it. And this crazy idea of uniting people, it's just not going to happen. وَلِذَلِكَ خَلَقَهُمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that's why I created you guys. وَلَا يَزَالُونَ مُخْتَلِفِينَ إِلَّا مَنْ رَحِمَ رَبُّكَ the الطائفة الناجية, the saved sect that are, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on them. وَلِذَلِكَ خَلَقَهُمْ. And that's why you were created in the ayah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually, when He created us, He gave us 3 bounties. Not only one, 3 huge big bounties to warn us and to make us understand what is in front of us, what are we facing and how. And He cut out all kinds of excuses that can be done to say, oh Allah, I didn't know that, or I didn't know. Completely He cut us. And He put this all in one ayah in Surah Al-A'raf, ayah 172 and 173. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِذْ أَخَذَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَنِي آدَمَ من ظهورهم ذريتهم وأشهدهم على أنفسهم ألست بربكم قالوا بلى شهدنا أن تقولوا يوم القيامة إنا كنا عن هذا غافلين أو تقولوا إنما أشرك آباؤنا من قبل وكنا ذرية من بعدهم أفتهلكنا بما فعل المبطلون. This ayah puts everything in place. This one ayah. So in this ayah, in Surah Al-A'raf, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and when your Lord took from the children of Adam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took from all the seeds that will be created from Adam, from day one till the day of judgment. All the seeds, He took them out. He got them out from, it says the back of Adam because, we are created from, not the back, but because of it's in the back, in the lower back. So, وَإِذْ أَخَذَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَنِي آدَمَ مِنْ ظُهُورِهِمْ. So He took the zurriya of Adam, all the descendants of Adam, every one of them, billions and billions and billions and billions of them, and وَأَشْهَدَهُمْ عَلَى أَنفُسِهِمْ, and He made them testified for themselves. أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ, am I not your Lord? Am I not your Ilah? I'm not your Rabb. أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ قَالُوا بَلَى. He said yes, because they were there in front of Him, all of us, every single body. أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ قَالُوا بَلَى شَهِدْنَا. Yes, we testified you are. So, we testified you are. أَن تَقُولُوا. Means so as not to say at the day of judgment, I did that, I took you all here to make this first, this is called al-mithaq al-awwal, the first testimony, the first mithaq. What is mithaq? Covenant. It's the first covenant. It's called the first covenant. Al-mithaq al-awwal, أن تقولوا, so as not to say at the day of judgment, إِنَّا كُنَّا عَنْ هَذَا غَافِلِينَ. We did not know that you are our Lord. And with this, the العذر بالجهل, the excuse with ignorance, the excuse with ignorance was cut off. No excuse of ignorance by this mithaq, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already took the mithaq al-awwal. He already said قالوا بلى شهدنا أن تقولوا, so as not to say at the day of judgment إنا كنا عن هذا غافلين, we were ignorant of that. So قطع عذر الجهل. قطع عذر الجهل. He actually cut off the excuse of ignorance. أو تقول, or so as not to say at the day of judgment as well, أو تقول إنما أشرك آباؤنا من قبل وكنا ذرية من بعدهم أفتهلكنا بما فعل المبطلون. We were born into kuffar families and ancestors, and we were just their descendants, and we didn't know. أفتهلكنا, you are going to take us with the sin of our ancestors. أفتهلكنا بما فعل المبطلون. So with this, the عذر of taqleed was cut off. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with Surah Al-A'raf cut off the excuse of jahl and the excuse of taqleed. No jahl, no taqleed. You were all being shown that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is your Rabb and He is your creator. And with this ayah actually is the source of what we know about fitrah. That is actually الميثاق الأول is الفطرة. الميثاق الأول, this ميثاق, this covenant is the فطرة. كل ابن آدم يولد على الفطرة. Every human is born on فطرة. فأبواه يهودانه وينصرانه ويمجسانه. And his parents make him Jews, or make him Jew, or make him Christian, or make him Majus. Everybody. Everybody is created a Muslim. Why? According to this covenant. Because we all had this covenant here. It's in front of us in Quran. We read every day with the covenant. So this first covenant actually is a testimony on all of us. Don't say I don't know, and don't say I'm. This was the first bounty Allah blessed human race with, that He gave us this first covenant, and He actually casted it into our fitrah, and we are born with it, all of us. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was merciful enough not to judge us according to this. He said, okay, I'm not going to judge you according to this. He's so merciful with us as His slaves. So He got us the second bounty, which is when He created us, He gave us what? This, al-aql. He gave us the brain, the capacity to understand and see. That is why throughout Quran you see أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Don't you understand? Don't you have brains to analyze and take it in and see how it's created? And He gave us the brain, and the brain actually is what brought us humans from the Neanderthals up till now. We saw all these things. We found out all this. أفلا تعقلون أفلا تفكرون. الفكر. What is الفكر in Arabic? الفكر is the process that the brain carry out with a specific problem. It's called fikr. So when you make tafakkur, there is a problem and your brain processes it inside. This is not the filter, but it's in the brain now. We're talking about this second blessing, which is this little things that Allah put in here and made it able to understand. He gave some instinct to animals. They still run after food and run to mate and run away from danger. But this is instinct. It has nothing to do with brain. Brain is an additional thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us in order to face the world and to understand and to find out that with all this we talked about, we can see that there is the creator of all this. There is the one creator. He is the one and the only. He is Allah, who is al-Khaliq, He is al-Raziq. He gave us the capacity with the brain in order to see all this. So this was the second bounty Allah gave us. But Allah was again so merciful not to judge us by this second bounty. So He gave us the third and the final bounty. He said, وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى نَبْعَثَ رَسُولًا. He sent us messengers. After all that, after the first covenant, after the brain He gave us to think, the logic that is built into the brain, the capacity to use the logic inside the brain, He actually sent people. He said, if you are so stupid and you won't even know how to use your brain, and you are deviant from your fitrah and your first covenant, okay, I'm going to send a human being like you to tell you what it is. Is there anything beyond that? Being merciful? There's nothing. وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى نَبْعَثَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we are not going to torture, and we are not to torture you. Be very careful with the use of this ayah, because the Murji'ah uses it in a different setting. It's linguistically wrong the way they use it, and we're going to say وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ, we are not about to torture you or judge you and then torture the sinners without sending a messenger to you. Right? So this make us understand the sending of the messengers after Adam. That is why he sent Idris. That's the second one was Idris. People say Idris was in Egypt, in Upper Egypt. Idris, and then some people say he's the father of the pharaohs. That's why some of the pharaohs were actually on Tawheed. It's on the thing. They say, how did they know? You know, some of them were Tawheed, but of course, most of them went astray like anybody else. You know, so Idris, and then Ad, Sidna Hud, Sidna مش Sidna Hud, no, قوم عاد. After that, Sidna Salih, Sidna Shu'aib, Sidna Hud, and then Lot and Ibrahim, Sidna Ibrahim, of course, and Lot is his relative, was living close by, and then Sidna Ibrahim, and then from Sidna Ibrahim they call him Abu al-Anbiya, because from him, after Adam, of course, the father of all humanity is Adam, but the father of the prophets, of most of the prophets, except those who came before him, of course, was Sidna Ibrahim. So he fathered Ismail, and then Ishaq, and then Yaqub, and Yusuf, and then the 12 Asbat, the 12 tribes, and then from this and from Ismail came Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So Ibrahim is the father of all the and of course Sayyidina Nuh. I forgot to Nuh was one of the oldest, you know, after Idris. And Sayyidina Yunus, one of the oldest, actually before Ibrahim as well. So all these Anbiya, there are 124 Rasul and Nabi, because the difference between Rasul and Nabi, we know. Rasul is with the message. Nabi is just a remind. He is sent to people to remind them of a dying religion before, but he has no new message. So a Rasul, there are Rasul in Quran. منهم من قصصنا عليك ومنهم من لم نقصص. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we told you the stories of some in Quran, and there are some of them we didn't tell you about. So in tafsir, this 124, it seemed to be okay, the story. But and it is about right because a lot of people. These are not da'iyah. These are Rusul and Anbiya. Like they used to have the word from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ, we are not about to judge you and torture you based on your sins, except with it. Some people say this is, the Murji'ah say, this is actually a rule. Like, because there are two kinds of sentences. هناك الجملة الخبرية وهناك الجملة الإنشائية. The expert. الجملة الخبرية, which tells us things that is going to keep happening. الجملة الخبرية. الجملة الإنشائية is something that is set already. الإنشائية is something that it's the other way around actually. الجملة الخبرية Al-insha'iyya is something that is set. No. الجملة الإنشائية is something that is going to keep going. Something is going to keep happening. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they say that this is a jumla insha'iyya, which means as long as humans are created with different generations, we're not going to torture them unless they receive a Rasul or a Nabi. حتى نبعث رسول. But if it is jumla khabariyya means I am telling you that this is what is happening, what happened. This is what happened. It's a statement. Jumla khabariyya means a statement, which we Ahl Sunnah take it as a statement that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, in my wisdom, ما كنا معذبين حتى نبعث رسولا. But did he already sent or not? Yes, he sent to everybody. You can't say, well, if it is jumla insha'iyya, that is keep processing across the new generations, like al-ahkam, like in al-ahkam al-shar'i, like if some people didn't know the ayah of riba, right? They didn't hear it, they didn't know it, so it doesn't apply to them because it is al-hukm is hukm insha'i. It's hukm insha'i. If you get it, if you know it, if it reaches you, you do it. So some people actually doesn't know about riba. Some other people might not know about. I'm not talking about nowadays, but it is conceivable. And like 2 centuries ago, 3 centuries ago, it was conceivable. People live in places they don't know this. They don't. But what about in this aqidah point? What about this in aqidah point that Allah gave us these 3 bounties? The third one. Does Allah actually send to everybody and we already know what it is? Yes. Why? Because it's not insha'iyya. It is not conditional on reaching you. And jumla al-insha'iyya is conditional. Like if it reaches you, it applies to you. If it doesn't reach you, it doesn't apply to you. We say no, this is a statement. It already reaches everybody because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the same Quran said, وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ هَادٍ. For each, kull is umum, is generalized statement. وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ هَادٍ. For every people, there is a hadi. Had means a person to guide, a Rasul. وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ هَادٍ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, did he say it one time? No, many times. وَلَقَدْ بَعَثْنَا فِي كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ رَسُولًا. We have sent in every nation a Rasul. أَنْ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَاجْتَنِبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ. That only, no. وَإِن مِّنْ أُمَّةٍ إِلَّا خَلَى فِيهَا نَذِيرٌ. There is none. See, if you know in the Arabic grammar, this is a very, very strong like establish of the fact. وَإِن مِّنْ أُمَّةٍ. There is no ummah. He actually denies that there is any ummah that didn't have وَإِن مِّنْ أُمَّةٍ إِلَّا خَلَى فِيهَا نَذِيرٌ. Except with a nadhir that came to it. Shuf? And that actually makes us understand that this ayah is a statement. وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى نَبْعَثَ رَسُولًا. It's a statement, guys. It's not a conditional. It's not a condition that, oh, but maybe these people there, they didn't get a guidance. No, you understand it wrong. They got one. It doesn't matter what you see. They got a guidance somehow. You just didn't see it because the denial of the existence, right? You say, I didn't see. Yeah, but you are now denying the negative. That doesn't mean that the positive didn't exist. When somebody say, I saw Muhammad in the kitchen, and somebody came and say, I didn't see Muhammad in the kitchen, and you say, which one is truthful? Which one is stronger? The positive, the one who said I saw him. Because the one who said I didn't see Muhammad, he might not see it for whatever reason. He didn't see it, he just didn't see it. So the negative doesn't give you the strength as a positive statement. Always. This is a fact in the ilm, in the science of mantiq, in logic. Aristotle's logic, in Islamic logic, in the logic built into the brain, the positive is always stronger. Because the negative can be for whatever reason. Because you are blind. Because you didn't look when he passed. There are many reasons you didn't see him. But the person who said, I saw him, if they are equal in truthful, of course. So the always positive is there. So the positive here is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَقَدْ بَعَثْنَا فِيكُمْ رَسُولًا وَإِن مِّنْ أُمَّةٍ إِلَّا خَلَا فِيهَا نَذِيرٌ رُسُلًا مُبَشِّرِينَ وَمُنذِرِينَ لِأَلَّا يَكُونَ لِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حُجَّةٌ بَعْدَ الرُّسُلِ. So people cannot have a hujjah, a word against Allah that we didn't have him. وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ هَادٍ. You guys, there's too many. And so you come to the statement, وَلَقَدْ بَعَثْ وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى. So don't let the murji'ah play in your mind that this is a conditional, because this is the play of murji'ah, and specifically ikhwan, they use it as a conditional sentence. They say, if we don't see anybody going to these people, though they didn't have a hadi. We say, no. This is wrong for two things. First, it is not a conditional, it is a statement. Second, there is the positives. That if you believe in the Quran, you believe in the positives of the Quran. And the general statement of the Quran that is widespread. Then your negative is null. Right? Don't you see this is, what can I say? What can I say? If you can come and say, no, you are just, you know what these people answer? Answer you, I'll come back to you. No, you are just mutatarrif, and you are like ghulu, and you are like extremist. You are an extremist. This is not an answer. Okay, I am extremist, but answer me logically. Extremist is not extremist. This is not the issue here. The issue is, I am talking to you logically from Quran, from language, the Arabic language, from the ayat. Just give me an answer. I've never seen I wrote my book, which is This is Iman, which actually answers all these things in 1979. And they told these people, the Ikhwan, the big names at the Ikhwan at the time, please write something. Tell me something. Come back. Tell me I'm wrong. From 79 till now, I didn't see anything. Except you're an extremist. People don't listen to this. People just naming things and stuff. But there's no answer. Why? Because we carry the right. We hold the right. Which is so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked to us in very clear way. He gave us the first covenant. He said, I'm not going to judge you according to that. He gave us the prayer and the logic that he gave us only Bani Adam. There's no other, no trees, no mountains, no galaxies, no animals, no living soul, only Bani Adam. That's why he said, وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا Bani Adam. One of the takreem is to give him the brain and the logic, right? وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. And then he said, okay, you, my slaves, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I'm not going to judge you even with that. I'm going to judge you according to you hearing the messenger. I am sending you books. I'm sending you messages. I'm sending you people to tell you about this. What other excuse you might have at the day of judgment? There is no excuse whatsoever. There is no excuse. So, of course, we will know later, who knows, but we will know inshallah who actually, like see what al-Murji'a came, like they fall down in the third one. Mu'tazila, their fall out or fall down or failure in understanding is that they came to the second bounty, the second blessing, and they say Allah will judge us according to the brain. They said it doesn't matter, Rusul. We have the brain. Even if somebody didn't reach any message or risala, he should be a muwahid. And if he isn't, he will be in hell. We say, no. The statement is there. وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى نَبْعَثَ رَسُولًا. How can you say judge you with al-aql? So this was the problem of Mu'tazila. They stopped at the second blessing. Al-Murji'a came to the third one and they distorted the meaning, the linguistic meaning, and the whatever the fallout of their meaning. That it's they said it's jumla insha'iyya, which means it's conditional on the existing of the condition, and we say no. Al-Sunnah said no, it's jumla khabariyya. It's a statement that was made and it was actually explained by all these other ayahs, and it is a positive, and the other ayahs are negative. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how long?
In an hour, more than
an hour. So inshallah next time we are going to continue with, we start with Inna Dina Inda Allahi al-Islam. We will come to Islam, and then we will talk about the deen of al-Anbiya, and we'll keep going inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum.